1 second. Facebook is loading. Probably just wondering why I was just in here.
Oh!
Hello, friends. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Haley. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to be haunting me. Okay. Anyways, go ahead and hit that share button. Show love by liking or loving this video. Tonight I'll be reading The Boy Who Was Raised by Librarians. Okay. Be sure to let us know where you're joining from. Okay. Let's get into this story. Okay, anyways. You're not supposed to say what I say. Only I say that. Girl? These are the librarians. That's, who's this? Marge. This is Leola. And this is Betty.
This is our something.
Okay.
Something.
First page. Melvin lived in the Livingstone Public Library. Well, he didn't really live there. He just spent lots and lots of time there. He wanted to know a lot about everything. He was curious. And the library...
Let her read first.
Okay, fine. She can read first. You done? Ooh, someone's visiting tuning in from Austin, Texas. I guess she is adorable. No. I was supposed to be reading, girls.
Mellow.
No, don't fight. Y'all can both see yourself in the camera.
Hi.
Okay, Lola, you can move now. Come on, y'all are gonna use up all the time. Bye, Harlow. Soon these devices are gonna die. You gotta stop. Okay, back up out the way. You done reading?
Come sit right here.
Sit up here. Right behind me. Okay. He wanted to know a lot about everything. He was curious. And the library is a wonderful place to be if a person is curious. Everything had its place. The library and Melvin liked it that way. His favorite books were always in their places, lined up on the shelves like soldiers, and his favorite people were always in their places behind the reference desk.
I know.
Oh, those are the people. Okay. This. But y'all can see them behind the little reference table. If y'all can read that, it says reference. And we saw them on the back page.
Back page.
When Melvin was barely tall enough to see over the counter, he started going to the library after school every day. He made sure to stop by the reference desk for a chat with the librarians. They were always happy to see him. Hi, Melvin, Marge said.
You done?
How was school today? Betty asked. How's the weather out there? Asked Leniola. Melvin loved the librarians. Whatever he was interesting in, they were interested in it too. What's that? Oh. Where can I find some information about snakes? He asked one afternoon. Well, said Marge, how would you like to raise a snake all by yourself? Here's a great book, Raising Snakes in Your Bathtub. For cute baby racers, two big ugly cobras. Betty chimed in. Here, dear, an arts and crafts book, making snakes and purses, shoes, and other matching accessories. Hey, snake palms and blessings, and Leo added Leola as she found 42 snake websites with just 3 keystrokes. That's how librarians are. They just can't help it. And that's the way why Melvin loved them.
Nine.
I'm not joining from there.
I say C.
You don't need a C. Girl, stop. I'm trying to show the picture. Back up. I can't show the picture.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Harper.
Y'all saved some for me, right?
No, come.
In first grade, Melvin and his class went on a field trip to a real field. That afternoon, he ran to the library to show his friends his treasure, a big mason jar filled with all kinds of bugs. Oh, I thought those were bugs. No, that's just a dot. Look what I have, he called as he burst through the library doors. Can you help me identify them? Melvin, don't run in the... Melvin tripped and the jar sailed across the room. Library. All 87 specimens of caterpillars, cooties, and creepy crawlies were loose in the Livingstone Public Library. I call them creepy crawlies. I mean, some are cute, but some are creepy crawlies. Literally. You know? Don't forget to tell us where you're joining from. Marge, Betty, and Leola quickly organized an emergency rescue squad. The bugs were retrieved, identified, classified, and cataloged within 20 minutes. How do you do that so fast? Asked Melvin. That's how we are, explained Leola. When we see chaos, began Betty, we organize and catalog, finished Marge. It's in our nature. She pulled out a field guide and to insects and handed it to Melvin. To apologize, Melvin gave the librarians a lovely bouquet of flowers picked from the library garden. Then he stopped to examine the aquarium next to the circulation desk. Don't put your hand in the fish tank, Marge warned him. But as I was wondering, said Melvin, how many kinds of fish are in the whole world, and all the lakes, and all the rivers, and all the seas, and how much does the whole world, with all the dogs, and all the cats, and all the houses, and all the cars and tractors, weigh? The librarians were very busy with other patrons, but Leola knew just where to find some answers for Melvin. She sat down at the computer and with Melvin, and they found the answers together. She couldn't help it. That's how librarians are. So if you are a librarian, you must be really sweet. Because these librarians are all that and a bag of chips. In second grade, Melvin was cast as the enormous eggplant in the school play. He practiced his part with the librarians. Now say your line again, said Leona, as she shelved the new Cadet Award winners. Project your voice to the back of... Oh, now that he's in second grade, he's taller. To the back of the auditorium, said Marge in the Arleming way. Loud and clear voice, but be natural, said Betty. Try to look like you're not acting. She read aloud from Organic Gardening magazine to help him find his motivation. The audience gave the enormous eggplant a standing ovation. Melvin attended all the library programs. He was always the first person to complete the summer reading program. He loved the after-school specials and the Reader Guys book club and movie nights. He came to all the story hours, no matter the hour, but the spend the night in the library party was the best. Betty read to the kids a bedtime story. Melvin curled up in his sleeping bag near the encyclopedias, surrounded by thousands of books. He felt rich and happy. Happy. I said happy. I'm hilarious. In third grade, Melvin started a baseball card collection. He would spread the cards out on a table in the library and organize them into teams, players, and rookies. Betty showed him how to store them in acid-free, Archico-approved boxes, and Leola found him a price guide on the internet. They couldn't help it. That's how librarians are. In fourth grade, Melvin entered the complete and unabridged A to Z spelling bee. Marge suggested to read the 100th edition of Words to Know every day after school. Not surprisingly, he won first place. Polly Cotlenden, Polycot In fifth grade, Melvin won both the gold and silver trophies in the Know Everything's Town, City, State, and Country in the Solar System Geography Contest. Marge, Betty, and Leola were so proud of him they couldn't help it. That's how librarians are. He's getting taller and they look like they're getting a little bit older. You know, because so many years are passing. In sixth grade, Melvin entered the extraordinary, completely out of your mind science fair. The librarians helped him find information about all the projects that had ever won. Melvin came up with a winner. In seventh grade, he was picked to be on So You Want to Be the Smartest Kid. Marge, Betty, and Leola burst with pride as Melvin answered questions so fast that he blew out the circuits on the computer keeping score. Yeah, they do look like they're getting older and he's getting taller. Every day after school, year after year, Melvin came to the library. When he was in high school, he got a part-time job there. Marge, Betty, Leola cried with pride and happiness at Melvin's graduation. That's our boy, Marge. We helped him learn, said Betty. All those books, said Leola. Oh, they're getting older. After Melvin left for college, he missed the Livingstone Library and his librarian friends. He wrote them letters and emails about the books he was reading and the things he was learning. I told you they were getting older and he was getting taller. Years later, another boy came to the Livingstone Public Library and loved it. Hi, Sterling, Marge said. How was the field trip? Betty asked. Do you need help identifying those bugs? Asked Leona. Oh, years passed and he went. Hi, Shorty. Stackett? I don't know. Anyways, he went off to college and he probably went to live his life, and then another kid came to the library. That's so sweet. It's gonna happen and happen with all the librarians. We can identify, organize, and catalog in no time. We can't help it, said Livingstone's newest librarian. That's how we are. Melvin works there. He didn't leave them. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. At first I thought the little boy was his son, but then I realized that he just worked at the library and he helps now. And so he's gonna grow old with the boy. And so the boy gonna work there. It's gonna go over and over. And now the last says it's a red-legged grasshopper in the jar. This was such a sweet and wonderful book. Actually, I thought something, I was kind of actually getting, bored. I was like, oh, I want something interesting to happen. I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. I loved it, you know? Okay. Anyways, bye guys. Bye guys. I'm gonna see you later. And I love you.